I was born in 83. I was 7 years old. So just to say, like, when you see it, that was probably the first character in wrestling that made me, like, not want to go to bed. Like, I was scared shitless of The Undertaker in 1990.
He had the makeup. He had the full fucking white paint with the dark.
He was the real deal.
He looked dead. The man was in coffins all the time. And then when he had Paul Bearer, he was even creepier.
But like you said, he came out with Brother Love. How long? That didn't last too long after that. Eh? And then Paul Bearer came along.
Yeah, then they brought in Paul Bearer to take over. It made more sense with Paul Bearer than Brother Love.
It honestly did make more sense with Paul Bearer. And he was a real mortician or he worked at a cemetery or something like that. I don't know the gist of it, but I remember 8 to the Tracks telling me
he was a real Paul Bearer.
He was a real Paul Bearer. That's honestly, I'm still bitter about the CM Punk match because that, like, I think I've said it a million times on this freaking podcast that could have been epic. You had CM Punk's undefeated when he was the WWE champion for 360 some odd days, and then you had the undefeated streak of The Undertaker. Why couldn't they pull that off? And then they could have gave it to The Undertaker. Undertaker could have been the champion. Yep. No, they had to give it to The Rock. The Rock had to go against John Cena. You know, it was like, it was one of those, like, yeah, the second time. It wasn't the first time. It was the second time. Oh, we got to give a title for these guys. So so take Punk's title. Like, what? Imagine CM Punk in the back. It's like, I'm facing probably I'm going to have the best match of my life right here. What honestly would change my perspective of The Undertaker was when he fought Mankind in the Hell in a Cell.
Oh
my God! Imagine what's going through Undertaker's mind when Mankind's like, "Yeah, throw me off the cage." What?
And he had a broken ankle for that match too.
That's what I heard because remember when he jumped off the top of the cage, but into like did he break it? Did he break it in the match or before?
He broke it the night before.
Okay.
And that's why when Mick Foley climbed the top, he climbed the top and he was like, holy fuck, how am I going to get down? Yeah.
But literally throwing a human being off the top of the cage, and then it's like his facial expression was like, oh, okay, like he didn't even like budge. Like his face was like, let me throw this guy off.
Not only did he throw him off.
So even the Triple H, the two, like the second one, I find the one with HBK as the special guest referee was probably the best one for Triple H, in my opinion. And the WrestleMania 26, the career-ending one was, you know what, man? Honestly, when it was Undertaker versus HBK, I literally didn't know who was going to win. Like I didn't know who to go for because I like both of them, obviously. I like Shawn Michaels a bit more because of the DX factor, but wow, man. And then Undertaker, just like near fall after near fall, tombstone, sweet chin music, 1, 2, oh my God. It's like, who's going to win this match? And that's how it was with Undertaker matches at WrestleMania. It was like, wow, man. But 1990 Survivor Series, honestly, I'm going to get to the point right now. He's retired, but he's still got one more match in him, right?
Is he retired?
That's what I'm saying. I've always heard that he always wanted to retire from when he started. So he started Survivor Series. Survivor Series is, I think it's November,
Yeah.
Early November, around that time. After SummerSlam, obviously, before Royal Rumble. So I don't think we're going to hear anything from him until then, but I have a feeling he's got one more match in him, and it's got to be at Survivor Series. It probably wouldn't be for the title, but I don't know. You never know with WWE, but I would like to see him in one more match, if it makes sense.
They always say in WWE,
you never know.
Say never.
Exactly. You never know. You never know in WWE.